Welcome back. I'm just going to continue what I was talking about earlier. So, I went into the car business and was very prosperous in New York. Was there for, we were partners, I think, quite a while, for many years. And then I met my wife, my present wife, in New York, in Queens, and we fell in love and we got married. Um, she had two kids. Uh, One was they were quite old already. One was still in Russia. She's from was born in Kyrgyzstan, but she grew up in Siberia, and she had two sons. And they one came with her. She actually, when she I think her husband, she divorced from her husband, and later on he passed away. But she wanted to come to America. I guess her younger son wanted to come to America really, really bad. So it was at the time that relations with the former Soviet Union was, okay. And, just in general, the relations was a little bit better. But yeah, she actually went to the American embassy in in Moscow, and the embassy employee there said, you know, gave her a visa and said, well, if you like America, stay. So she did. And she became a citizen and everything, and her son became a citizen. They had one son that was older that didn't come at that time, but wanted to bring him over here, and he actually came. It took a long time, it took like 9 years to get him approved to come here, but he finally did come here, and they're both here now. And the younger one has two children, so we have two grandkids as well, and he's doing quite well. And he lives in Florida. The other one lives here in Denver, Colorado. So anyway, so when I when I got married for the fourth time, um, her younger son wanted to be in the car business. So at that time, I still had the dealership in New York. So he was working for me a little bit, moving vehicles around and paying him and stuff like that. And eventually, he decided to, he was working for some company out in Seattle, Washington, that was sending him to events all over the country. So at that point in time, he was going to come out to Colorado. And so we talked about maybe I would open a dealership here in Colorado. So I said, okay, not a problem. So I actually went through the process. It's a little bit different than New York. It's a little bit more difficult. You have to have a significant amount of money, six figures, to even apply for the license. As opposed to New York, anybody can get a license. It's quite easy. And he had to go to take a course and pass an exam to become a salesman, a licensed salesman. So I was actually the owner of the company, and he was him and his wife actually were licensed salespeople for me out here. And so I had the dealership in New York, and I had the dealership here in Colorado. So, I mean, I told my partner in New York, I said, eventually, I'm going to probably move out to Colorado eventually. I told my wife she wanted to move out to Colorado because her kid was here, and I said, well, I'm not going to move out to Colorado if I don't have anything, some serious income. So that's why I made the dealership out here, and it worked out. Dealership's still in existence, and I have another company as well, a trucking company where I work with a major rental car company out here, and we're doing quite well. And it's nice. Colorado's okay. I don't know if it's going to be the exact place I'm going to retire 100%, but we'll see. Depends. I'll talk about a little bit later and what I think about life and what I think about younger people, today's generations, and how they should have an outlook and what the outlook on life should be in general. And as you get older, you get wiser. So yeah. So my kid's actually the one that was working with me in this. He decided no, he was going to leave Colorado. He wanted to go to Florida, and so I settled my interests in New York, and we moved out here. So now I'm running everything out here. So I'm getting up there in age. Thank God my mental state is good and my physical state is pretty good. So it's okay right now. I do have a target time to actually retire and slow down completely, but it's very hard, when you're doing something that you enjoy and you've been doing it for so long. It's extremely difficult to stop. I know some of the guys that work for the other company that I'm associated with the trucking, and they have what they call runners, guys who bring us the inventory, the trucks and whatnot. So some of them had retired, and then after they retired, they said, "This is not for me. I need to work," and they've gone back to work. So yeah, I'm a little bit concerned about that. I mean, I don't want to. I would like to enjoy my golden years, as I say, but yeah, I'm going to give it a heavy thought. Me and my wife. My wife actually doesn't work, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll decide what we want to do. But in the interim, I want to thank you all for watching. And if you have any comments, please feel free to send me any comments that you guys have. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And so we'll see you next time, and I'll continue the series, and hopefully we'll get some good results and some good knowledge. Thank you. Bye.